What up? It's 2776. You know what it is. Get it started, y'all. Now, y'all, I gotta start off with this. Is it just me, or is gaming just starting to become not as fun as it used to be? What I mean by that is, a lot of these companies are starting to focus on microtransactions, getting the most money out of you as they can. I understand it's a business, but the point of the matter is what made the gaming industry so big was that people were having fun. When they have fun, they're going to spend money. Let's just go back into the history of gaming for a minute. You had the arcades. You couldn't beat the arcades, man. You literally went in there. You brought your money to them. It didn't get better than that. You literally brought the money to them. Let me play this game. As long as that game worked, it didn't matter if the game was cheesing you. As long as you had fun, you were still willing to do it because you knew as a gamer, your stick skills were better than the cheese you was going through. Okay? So what I mean by that is, when you had something like the arcade or the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, when you got game consoles like that, that was before prioritizing multiplayer, it was all about the gameplay. It was about the story. It wasn't about getting as much money as possible. Yeah, we needed to make the money, but you knew you weren't gonna make no money if the game if the game wasn't optimized, or the game wasn't polished. Now they're releasing games unfinished, telling you it's unfinished, and telling you we're going to do a day one patch, but you're going to still pay full price for the game. What's it, y'all? I don't know if it's just me. I know I'm not the only one noticing this. Look, I grew up a gamer. I love playing the game. However, my priorities have changed over the years, but however, I still come back to it just to see how the gaming market is. And most of the games that are hanging in there, or the best games, are the games that prioritize gameplay, that prioritize story. Prime example: God of War, Elden Ring, Ghost of Tsushima. Even if you want to go back on the PlayStation 2 games, or you want to go back on the Xbox games, Def Jam Fight for New York, Doom. If you want to go back to those type of games, even those games are still, well, not Def Jam, but I guarantee you, just on the name alone, Def Jam will be able to sell that game. But what's going to mess it up for Def Jam would be if they start with this microtransaction bullshit that they've been doing for the past couple years to gaming. Look, put it like this: most of these games succeed because it's fun to play. Y'all put in the comments, any of you that still play Call of Duty, is Call of Duty the same amount of fun when you were younger? And I ain't saying because you've gotten older, you can't just hop on the game like that. I'm talking about, is Call of Duty fundamentally is still the same game, but they're willing to do the most outrageous bullshit that you would have never gotten away with on the PS2 when you had one shot. You had release date. That was it. You knew this game was going to be polished when you got it. Let's just use Call of Duty as an example. One of the things Call of Duty is doing now, and I want to say it started with Black Ops 4, and I made a video some years ago when Black Ops 4 came out. This game was not ready to be released. Why was it released? Because they have the corporate overlords that are telling these folks, hey, you need to release this game on this day. Well, hang on, wait. And then here's a developer trying to stick up for its people, letting the folks know, or letting this man know, hey, dog, look, I know you the new CEO. I know that you want to keep the numbers high. You want to hit your goals so you could get, this certain amount of shares later on, or you get this bonus that you've been working on. But look, man, the game is not going to be ready by launch date. Y'all want this, and this. This ain't going to work. No, but I guarantee you what they're going to make sure is that microtransaction was going to work. See, my thing is, I don't even blame the developers anymore. I really blame these CEOs. These CEOs who will lay people off. The CEOs who will get rid of these gaming developers that actually know what they're doing, that's been in the company for a long time, that knows what the people want, or even if they don't, they're willing to experiment and see what works. But it's just these, I don't know, man. The CEOs, bro. I really want to blame CEOs, because if you got this guy signing your check, What can you say as a developer? You can't even really apologize to the gamers because you know most of these developers. Well, never mind. I can't even really say that. Most of these developers don't even play their own game anymore. I guarantee you, half of these CEOs or developers don't even play their Call of Duty games or these multiplayer based games. But you want to matter of fact, no, you want to know what though? I guarantee you, who do play their games, the people at Epic with Fortnite. The reason Fortnite, I didn't want to say this myself when Fortnite was on its come up, but Fortnite has become the greatest game. I'm not saying like it's my taste of gaming, but I have to give it its credit. It has transcended time. What makes a legend? What makes a game great? Not only was it fun when you first played it, but the game is still fun you playing it now. And the fact that it came out so long ago and you're still having fun. That is the base, the foundation of a game. Is it fun to play? If it's fun, we will keep coming back spinning the paper. But the problem is their foundation is this game gonna make me some money? That's what's killing a lot of these games, man. Like prime example, y'all. Let's just say they make another Def Jam Fight for New York. Those of you that remember Def Jam, that was a hell of a game. Gameplay wise, story wise, the story was alright, but it was the gameplay. And then you had real life people there. You had Redman, you had Snoop Dogg, you had Fat Joe, you had guys that you actually knew. It had some star power to it, you know. But on top of it, it was the gameplay, and the game was fun. That's the foundation. I guarantee y'all, if EA were to release a Def Jam Fight for the World or whatever, you go to various places in the world and fight. Okay, cool. I guarantee you they're gonna have microtransaction in there that's going to kill the game. And then another thing too, online multiplayer base games have kind of destroyed it too. Reason why I say that is I'm not gonna say no, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm gonna say YouTubers have killed multiplayer games. The reason being is everybody wants to be a Sweat. At least back in the day, everybody couldn't be a Sweat. You had to actually play the game to get good at the game. Versus you buying the best equipment, the best whatever, the best gun, the fastest TTK, the fastest ADS speed, all that these YouTubers will put on there. And I'm not mad at them because they want people to come back and play the game. I'm not mad at it, but it's just the fact of the matter. It's killing the knowing where you stand gameplay aspect of it. You know, is it killing gameplay? I'm gonna just roll with that. I'm gonna say it's killing gameplay. The reason why I say that is your average player don't even know if he's average anymore. Either he's trash, he feels like he's trash because he's going up against a guy that plays the game 24/7, but also has the money to buy the best stuff, and a mixture of, well, you can't even play up against an average player because when you do, you getting swamped too because he know he got the best stuff because you're not willing to pay for it. I'm just saying, man, gaming over the years is getting worse. It's becoming so money based, so money hungry that they're missing the foundation of what made it good, what made it great. Def Jam, if they ever made a Def Jam Fight for the World or whatever, is going to turn into one of those situations where, hey, you're gonna need to pay for this blazing move. Well, this blazing move take away half your health. Well, no, I ain't gonna buy it. I'll just use this other one. Then you get online, get your ass whooped, you know, by a dude that, and then he use his blazing move. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's just gaming over the years just has changed. It really has, and it's not. It's okay for gaming to change, but the direction that it's going is going to end up killing gaming. And then you're also having at least, not at least, if you're having a smaller amount of games every single year, even games that are worth some shit, and then you have developers who aren't willing to try new things because their boss is on their ass talking about you need to release this game by this day, and then you got another game that you're also helping with that's supposed to come out 6 months from now that ain't even close to being done. They're not giving these developers time. But look, man, I done ranted on long enough. I just wanted to kind of put this out there on my thoughts of gaming lately, y'all. It's certainly just been, it's been tragic, and I don't see it getting any better because you got these guys that are money hungry, and I'm not mad at it because, guys, it has to make money. I understand it has to, But the point of the matter is, are you willing to kill your customer satisfaction to get the money? I mean, because look, gamers are going to put the money where their mouth is. If they don't like a game, they're not going to buy it. You saw what happened to 2042, and you see that that game is free now. And I know folks are pissed for that paid $60 for that game. A game that just wasn't even ready. But look, man, I've ranted on long enough, man. Y'all put in the comments of what game do you think would be able to survive today if it was made, a game that was made back in the day. Do you think it'll be able to survive today? Put some of them in the comments. I'd like to hear some of y'all thoughts, man. But this has been Tween77, man. I'm out. Peace.